We're often asked how we assemble a piece of cooperage or what holds the staves together before we put the rings on. The container is actually always assembled within a ring. So we're going to show how that works using some staves from a take-apart bucket that we often allow school groups to try to put together. And you can use this method if you have a piece of cooperage that's fallen apart. As long as you have tension on the first and last pieces you assemble the bucket, the remaining pieces will stay in place. We often use a folded over piece of hoop iron as a clip, although you can use a C-clamp to hold the first piece to the hoop. We always assemble the container narrow end up, regardless of which end of the container is ultimately top or bottom. So with the first stave clipped into place, I'll simply stack the remaining staves in, again, making sure to keep tension, keep them tight up against one another as I build around. When it comes time to insert the last piece, we always slide it in from underneath the hoop. If the space is tight, you can actually remove the clip, and by raising the hoop up a little bit, give yourself some extra space to slide the piece in. Once the staves are assembled within that first hoop or raising hoop, then your other hoops are dropped over the narrow and forced towards the wider part of the container until they're tight. And to get final tension on the rings, we use a hammer and what's called a driver, although again, if you're trying to repair something, you can use a waste block of wood or anything else that will grip the hoop, and just drive the rings from the narrower towards the wider part of the container until they're tight.